This week's Parsha, Balak, takes an interlude from Israel's journey in the desert. The Torah shows us the Moabites' reaction to the Israelites' approach to Canaan, how deathly afraid they were of Israel, and what steps they took to deal with Israel's imminent arrival. The king of Moab, Balak, even hired the known sorcerer Bilam to curse Israel in the hope that that would help Moab to defeat them. Bilam, however hard he tried, was thrice stymied by God in his attempts to curse Israel, and was even reproached by Balak of blessing them instead of cursing. Rav Hirsch comments that Bilam had not actually blessed Israel. Bilam very much wanted to curse Israel and hated them just as much as Balak. However, God had restrained him from cursing Israel by giving him alternate words to say instead. Bilam, like all people, had free will. Despite his free will, Bilam could not expressly go against God's wishes. However, he was able to rephrase the words in such a way so that they were neither a curse nor a blessing, and were open to interpretation. But how can Rav Hirsch's understanding be correct when even Balak sensed that Bilam had blessed Israel instead of cursing them? Rav Hirsch answers that words are merely a vehicle of expression. It is up to its audience to interpret. What's more, we can even find instances where good words caused a bad situation to occur, and bad words actually influenced for the good. To test Rav Hirsch's interpretation, we can take a couple of examples. The first is Bilam's pronouncement, Hen am levadad yishkon uvagayim lo yitchashav. Behold, it is a people that dwells alone, and they shall not be reckoned among the nations. This statement can be understood in many ways. One possibility is for Israel to be singled out by the nations and discriminated against. We've witnessed thousands of years of this interpretation come true in various forms, even until today. On the other hand, who is like Israel? The light that they've shown the world in their multidisciplinary creativity, their caring for their fellow human being, Torah, technology, medicine, rescue, philosophy, and so much more. There is no nation on the planet that has embodied these ideals to such a high level. Truly a remarkable nation. Another example we can look at is Hen am kilavi yakum v'cha'ari yitnasa lo yishkav ad yochal teref v'dam chalalim yishteh. Behold, the people rise up as a lioness. As a lion he lifts himself. He shall not lie down until he eats of the prey and drink the blood of the slain. On the one hand, the imagery is majestic. On the other, this is the first instance of a blood libel. What do we see from all this? As Rav Hirsch said, words are merely a vehicle of expression, meaning it is up to us to see how the words come to fruition. If the nations take the initiative and we allow ourselves to go along with it, then the words can be used against us and will be to us a curse. If we take the initiative, then God will turn Bilam's words into a boundless blessing. Shabbat Shalom.